potion. Searching for the pistachios. Oh, the clusters with a lot of honey. What the hell? Girl, you okay? Yep, that's broken. Broke another one. Another coffee machine down. It's not going well. Let's head outside. Much better. That is my food. No. Give it a little bit. That's so grim. That is so grim. Oh my god, that is so grim. Wait, you need your face wipe now. Come here. Wait, come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna check the time, but there's something very important we have to do today. Alright, let's get changed. Oh shit, there's a dog. Hi, buddy. Buddy, I think your owner wants you. He's being a right little asshole right now. She's like screaming for him and he's like, absolutely not. Look at the little bastard. He's adorable. There's no one here. So when I look down and this is the dog, I'm like, cool. It's a nice surprise. I don't think Gigi loved the surprise, but I did. See if Gigi likes the cup I made her. Are you ready? Gigi? Mommy made you a cup. So many hours designing this. She doesn't give one shit about anything. I do for her. Gigi's definitely my dog. She's a wild child. She just does what she wants. She's like, most of the day. I bought her crickets the other day. I bought her crickets to eat. A few, just a few, not many, because she is obsessed with insects. And yeah, never seen her more content with anything. She just absolutely loves insects. She loves insects. She loves chasing rats and chasing any sort of, like, the grosser the insect or animal, the better. She loves it. Like, she's tired right now because she spent all morning trying to look for rats. She's obsessed with rats. She is so feral. She looks so sweet and innocent, but she is an absolute... She is a absolute hunter, that one. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, she looks so cute. Oh my god. She's so camera ready as well. She always knows when a camera's on her. Look at that. Now she's just like, yeah, that's me. And now she's like, I'm gonna like cinematically lay my head down. She is such my child. She's my child. She's me. She's the dog version of me. I trained her so well. Oh my god. Yeah. Did you see the resemblance as well with the cub? It's so cute. Link to this cup is in my description, and also might be a shop on my YouTube page. I spent ages setting it up, but I think YouTube snaked on me and kind of it hasn't set up very well, but it's fine. It adds to the chaos. This is just the general vibe of everything, right? So there were a lot of pistachios in this granola, and it's absolutely ruined my life in the best way, because now I just like sift through and I take all the pistachios out. I know granola is just like 90% pistachios, so you just know how much I love this right now if you've been here for a while. You know it. It is raining. I've not experienced rain in maybe 2 months, and right now I'm just in a very peaceful place, and we're gonna eat this, even though Gigi's just Gigi did just eat some of this yogurt. Gigi, if you had your nose in my plate, look at me. She like lapped it up like water, and I'm just eating away, and I'm trying not to think about the dog saliva particles in this. I can't even speak about it. Oh my god, wait. So I'm like really trying not to think about that right now, and I don't quite know why I am leaning back this far. It's because I have my little angel with me. I think she's dead. Angel, Gigi, Tronington the third, Dickhead, Gigatron, Gigi Lamoroso, almost, Gigi. She hates me, it's fine. We have a complicated relationship. I'm joking, she's just sleepy. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, I'm sorry, did I wake you up? So we're just gonna pretend that I didn't wake her up, because she's very peaceful right now and not causing me any chaos. So we're just gonna enjoy this dog saliva infused yogurt with apples, whilst I think about what we're going to do today. So many magical things and places, yet I'm just loving the forest. Okay, going straight in with the eyeliner. I'm like a child with it. I just chuck it everywhere and hope for the best. Oh shit, I just got it in my eye. No one comment. It's a very stressful experience for me. I always do one eye way better than the other. It would probably really help if I shut the fuck up right now. A little bit of blush, so I don't look dead. It's always a really nice touch. Now for the lips. This is a very big decision. Because do I want to go red again? Because I feel like I've really been vibing with red recently, you know? I want to go red so badly, but I'm just going to be sitting in the garage for a while. Also, my accent is so come back right now, sort of, because I was speaking to someone fully British yesterday, the whole day, and I just reminded myself of what it was like to be British. Just really put me back in my British accent mode. Okay, lips are done. How do we feel? Do we like this? Now for the mascara, very important. And my eyelash is big. Do I look like a camel now? Because that was really what I was hoping for. Oh yes. Okay, now I'm gonna smudge the shit out of everything because life is not that serious. Okay. And I'm just gonna smudge it anyway throughout the day, so at least this way it looks intentional. didn't hear that. I didn't say that, okay? Okay, now I'm giving raccoon, but it's fine. Because with my hair looking like this, it just works. It works, and I love it. Okay, we're ready to slay the day. Let me get changed, and we're gonna hit up the cab. We're gonna go in the front of the van. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's something new. Do you guys remember when I got stuck in the north of Spain and I lost the keys to the steering lock and it was attached to the steering wheel, and I lost the keys on the beach and I didn't find the keys until a few hours after I called a locksmith to come and literally angle grind the fucker off my steering wheel? The sparks are still everywhere. Like there's metal filings everywhere, like literally welded to the windscreen, and also the seat has like burn marks in it still. It has a literal slash. I'll show you when I go in there. And the steering wheel. Still got chunks taken out of it. Not like I was expecting them to grow back or anything, but some days I just feel like Gloria got a bit butchered, but it's fine. We survived yet another very challenging situation, so that was honestly the most scared I've been in the van ever, because if you can't drive your van and you're stuck in the middle of an area you don't know in a language you don't speak, that's just alone, that's just an 0 out of 10 experience. 0. Okay, let's go to cab. So this is a tour of the cab. Okay, we got chunks taken out of the steering wheel. We've got a literal lesion in the seat, which was down to sparks flying. You can kind of see how that happened. And yeah. Okay, so we're going to the garage. We're going to the garage. It's gonna be great fun. Can't wait. So as you guys know, Gloria has had many issues for the last however long. They just kept being like a new, oh my god, that's a mosquito. Get away. Get out the window. Get out now. Alright, it's coming with us. That's great. You, me, Gigi, and a mosquito, so, and Gloria, so it's quite the team, I think. Alright, so we are going to the garage, which hopefully today everything's figured out. I feel like today is the day. I've just waited so long for parts, for diagnostic shit, and it's just endless. It is just so expensive, and it's just, I've still been able to drive. It's just I've been driving without the turbo. However, there was supposed to be a storm, but it looks like it's sunny. So that is a win. Let's go. Okay, so I know some of you guys wanted to know where I got my van build products from, like the electrics. They can be really difficult to find. I remember spending weeks trying to find everything in here because it's just scattered across different websites. I created a list with all of the products on, which are literally the exact products I use in my van on Temu. If you download the app, there's a little code here and you can use that to get £100 worth of discount codes. Here we have the fuse box, exact same as mine. It has worked flawlessly since I built the van. Also, wiring. So I use this wire in my van build. We've got the red and black wires in this. I absolutely love this stuff because you can just feed it through all the gaps. Don't use the red and black separate wires. It will make you cry. Use this, alright? So we need to connect the wires to the fuse box, and we use these to do that with. So we've got the connectors in the little box, exactly the same as what I have. Same as the fuses. We've got these, exactly the same. I love fuses because I just love all the colors. I find it so exciting to open the box and I'm like, ooh, which color should we use? I want to use the pink one. Unfortunately, you can't choose the colors because you will cause a huge electrical fire. But in theory, look how pretty they are. So we have our electrical setup. Also, I got a little excited. I even have some fairy lights. Do you guys remember when I had lights all in here? They just kept breaking. So these are just in this handy little roll instead of having the cable nightmare. How great is that? If you want my exact electrical system setup, use the link in the description of this video. Download the Temu app and use this code here to get £100 worth of free coupons. turned the fan off and I just started walking out the van with the freaking fan remote like a true idiot. Okay, we have a few hours to kill, so we'll do something. Don't know what. Don't really know where to go. It's a bit hot around here, a bit scary, but other than that, it's great. Okay, I found where all the cars of the world come to die. It's this street, which I'm blessed to be walking down right now. What the fuck? Oh my god, I almost did die. That's terrifying. I mean, it's an awesome dog, but why is it gonna kill me for walking near a gate of a warehouse? There was a massive gap in that gate as well. It could get out if it wanted to, and I'd be absolutely fucked. I found a place. It's much better. I feel like I'm driving a fucking Ferrari. Jeez. Going up a hill as well. And we're just not having any power loss. Oh my god, life's never felt so good. I'm at 11 out of 10 right now. I know this sounds so counterintuitive, but we're gonna go up a hill. We're gonna go up the hill that I struggled to go up, and I was like just having the worst time. We're going up it right now because there's also a really good parking space at the top that I discovered, so we're gonna do that. Okay, we're going for the hill. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Yes! On a la puissance! Oh my god, this is just so good! This is so good! I can't believe it! Buddies, I'm gonna need you to leave because I need this space more. Okay, this isn't too bad. Pretty. Cool. There's been an engine light, a fog light. There has been a red eye there saying engine malfunction on this screen for 3 months, and it has ruined my life. I don't even know, it's pretty longer than that now because let me take you through the timeline. I was driving back from filming one of the scenes in my film, and all of a sudden the engine light came on, and I didn't like notice a difference or anything in like the performance, but I was like, that's simply not correct. So I then took Gloria straight to the nearest garage, which was a Renault garage. They were like, it could be an oxygen sensor, it could be this, it could be that. And then at the same time I was like, can you please service her, because it was a bit longer than I wanted since the last service. So they serviced her, replaced the tires, brake pads, literally everything. Also a CV joint on the right, and they fixed all of that, and then I was like, excellent. But the engine light came back on, so I had to take it back to the garage. And when I was taking it back to the garage, I also realized there was loads of oil underneath the van, and I was like, Gloria's never leaked oil before. Like, because my life is pretty much this van, I know everything about everything about her. So there was oil coming out. I was like, that's it, that's not okay. So I took back, and they were like trying to look into everything, and they're like, yeah, there's an oil leak. It's also, we think it's the oxygen sensor, but it could be this oil leak that's the problem. So then they were like investigating the oil leak, and they were like, oh, we'll just tighten that to make sure it's like not just something that hasn't been tightened on, like screwed on properly after the service, because that sometimes happens. So I was like, okay, great. And I took Gloria back, no oil, no engine light. I was like, oh, okay, that's fixed everything. Nope, the next day she is dripping oil chaotically. I'm like, right.
This is not correct. So I take her back to the Renault garage, and they can't fit me in for ages now. And I don't have another garage to go to because I can't drive, because I'm like, what if the van just, what if there's a really big problem? So, waited ages. Went back to the Renault garage, and they were like, okay, we think it's an oil leak. So they were like, we need to replace the oil pan, the oil sump. And I was like, okay, this problem didn't exist before, but I don't know, maybe they cleaned something, maybe, you know, it just moved something. It wouldn't surprise me if there was something wrong with the van, pretty much. Basically, I was just gaslit the fuck. But you know what, it's possible, so I was like, okay, fine. But being the charming individual I am, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. So they said they'd give me a call when they'd have time to fit me in. And so I waited and waited. I also hate phone calls. We already gave an email because it's really difficult to understand like French car terminology over a cracky freaking line, because their line was so bad. It's difficult. I don't even understand English. Like it's almost impossible in English, let alone then French, and it's like jolty, and it was like, please, can you just email me? Nope, they didn't email me, they phoned me, and they were like, yeah, we need to replace the entire, and this is important because they said, we're going to need to replace the entire oil, everything, like the entire cylinders and containers and everything off it. I don't know how the oil system works in the van, but basically they just needed to replace the entire thing, apparently, even though it was just a tiny leak. And they were like, yeah, that's going to cost another 1,800 euros. Bearing in mind, I pretty much just spent 2,000 euros there trying to get all of that fixed. And then they're like, yeah, this is going to cost 1,800 euros. And I was like, you told me it was the oil sump, and I looked online, and I did my research, and an oil sump, it's like under 100 euros to buy. I was like, that's not anywhere near the quote you're telling me. Why can't you just find the sump? And they were like, oh, we just can't find it. I was like, try harder, just a little bit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and literally ask them what the hell the problem is. So I went back, and they just made me wait in reception for like 2 hours. After a while, I just literally went in there and I was like, what is your problem? And they were like, this is this, and this is this, and the guy was literally throwing a fit, and I was honestly a little bit scared. I was like, I don't really, I don't love this. You know, I'm just asking for my van to be fixed, and, you know, why have you lied about the part? And they were like, basically they lied about the part. They just were trying to, I don't know if they were trying to get me to buy the whole system or what. The thing is, it's like, I've built my van, I know my van. If I had the time, I'd have learned the whole engine things. Like, I'm not dumb enough to fucking pay 1,800 euros for an entire oil section. I know that's not right. So I questioned why they needed to buy the whole part, and why I could look online and find the part I needed, but they couldn't, and they were just, like, very clearly just lied about it. And I was like, why would you lie about it? Are you trying to get me to, are you just lazy? Or are you just trying to get me to pay a load more money for something that shouldn't cost, like, even a quarter of that? So I just went to the nearest quick fit garage, and I was like, what is wrong with my van? And they were like, oh, it's the gasket between the oil sump. And I was like, okay, great, please fix it. And I was like, also, I believe, as the last garage told me, the oxygen sensor needs to be replaced to get rid of the engine malfunction on the dashboard. They're like, okay. So I have to wait another like week, 2 weeks for an appointment. And then they fixed it. And I was like, excellent. I drove away, happy as Larry, thinking my life was just great again. No. It starts leaking again. I was like, how is this possible? I was like, they just replaced the thing. And in my head, I was like, oh God, the other garage was right. Maybe it did need to be completely replaced, and I've just been an idiot about it, gaslighting myself. So I took my van back, and I was like, hey, she's leaking again. What's going on? And they take a look under the van, and they go, oh yes, we haven't sealed it properly. You didn't seal it properly. After all the trouble I just said I had, you can't even fucking seal it properly. Oh my God. This was in my head. I wasn't that mad in real life. So they booked me the next appointment. Again, I had to wait even more time. And then they're like, at the same time, I'm like, do you think you can fit the oxygen sensor at the same time? And they were like, yeah, that'll be 175 euros to do. Would you like us to order the sensor? I was like, great, yeah, that's such a good price. So when I get back to the garage on the appointment date, they hand me a piece of paper before I go in, which is the invoice. It is almost 1,000 euros. I'm like, why is it 1,000 euros? Why is it that much money? And then they're just like, oh yeah, the oxygen sensor is like 800 euros to fit. I was like, you said 175. You said it. And that's the only reason I said yes. And then he was like, well, I can't send it back because I've already ordered it. And I was like, you don't remember telling me it was 175 euros? I asked you twice to confirm that. And you just, okay. So Gloria goes in. And then I get told, oh no, the part we ordered was actually the wrong part and it doesn't fit your van. The oxygen sensor doesn't fit your van. So they had to give me a refund. So that was a really nice touch for me. And I was very happy. And they fixed the oil thing for free. So I was like, okay. I was relieved. But then the engine light came on. And it came on really badly. And then it just cut the power in the van pretty much. Because it thought, you know, it's just the protection system in the van. So afterwards, I decided to go to the food shop in my slow, half-fixed van. And a diversion happens. And it was a diversion that was incredibly divine. Because I drove straight past a Ford garage that was not registered on the internet anywhere. And they took vans. And all I wanted at this point was a Ford garage. I was like, I don't care. Whatever, I want to go to the Ford garage. Because they're the only ones that I've never had a problem with. So I get an appointment for like a week's time. Just to have her examined. But I was just very relieved at this point. So then I wait a week. I go and get her examined. They're like, yeah, it's the oxygen sensor. But also now the other CV joint's gone. That will be another 1,200 euros. So I take the appointment and I'm like, finally, it's all going to be fixed. I take Gloria like a week later to the Ford garage. Cheerio, very happy in the face department, in the life department. Just, I'm so happy to have my van fixed. I wait all day in the heat. All day. I come back at the end because they haven't phoned me yet and I'm like, what's going on? The guy says, okay, the CV joint's fixed and the oxygen sensor was fitted, but something that never happens and this fuse thing or something short-circuited, which was the problem to start with, and basically then damaged the oxygen sensor. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? And they're like, we need to fix it. We have to order the parts. It's like a bank holiday weekend. Basically, you won't get the part till next week, even though it's just a very small part. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Waited. Today we went back. And they fixed it. The engine light has gone for the first time. It's not coming back. Luckily, they fixed what they damaged for free. At this point, I was just expecting them to, like, charge me double or something, because my energy probably made it short circuit and that was the problem. So yes, that is the story of Gloria and the mechanics. And finally, I mean, now we have 2 new wheels, we have new brakes, we have 2 CV joints that are new, we've got an oil sump that's new, an oxygen sensor that's new, everything's been cleaned out. Like, Gloria she's thriving right now, to be completely honest. I'm very happy. So happy, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just need to run away for a bit into the middle of nowhere and just get lost. So you'll be coming along with me for that. We'll need to celebrate. right now. I'm just gonna drive and just drive in circles for a long time because I'm completely and utterly delighted. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a drive. So happy. I just want to check that everything's okay. So yeah, that's been my life. That's been a major stress, like really not good for a long time, alongside building a film and everything. And it's been a lot for a gal to hold, you know. It's have a great week. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Let me know if there's any places you want to go. I'll ask on the membership. Actually. I'll ask you guys where you want to go. We'll see. All right. She's all tired now. Oh. She's focused on something outside the van. I don't know what it is. All right, bye.